Smith Banfield back, day 2 of my 30-day challenge. I am, let me turn this around, if I can figure, hey. So I'm back, and I think Joni just joined me. Hi, Joni. And, sorry, it takes a little concentration for me to get here. My name is Smith Banfield. My company is called Clear Space, and I teach people how to live with less, hi Joni, so they can bring more order, beauty, efficiency, and joy into their lives. And I like to work with people in a really fun way and kind of give them a different way of looking at things, let them know they're not alone in their struggle. I started off with a shot of my garbage can full of paper because today we're going to talk about going paperless. And this is something, for me, paper is more prevalent than I would have imagined. You know, I think back in the olden days when computers first came out, it was like, oh, we'll reduce paper use. And I think it has probably magnified and really made the paper production so much more. And so it takes a lot of effort to be really conscious about your paper use and like how you can minimize it in your life. So the way I want to start off with, I'm going to do this as a 3-part series. Today, Friday, and Saturday will be about going paperless. So today I just want to focus on ways to eliminate it actually coming into your home. And that's primarily in the form of junk mail. There are a few other aspects I'll touch on as well today. But junk mail is something that is in your control more than you think. You know, it's really a matter of, oh, little girl's here to join us. Come on, little girl, say hello. So basically, junk mail is nothing you've asked for, right? It just shows up and it's in your life. And one of the things when I go into people's homes, there are people where paper is a huge issue, and I can see it, it's everywhere. And one of the things I try and get people to understand is you need to understand what's coming into your home, what papers you need in your home, and how you're getting rid of them, and whether it's shredding or recycling or what have you. The other part of it is I ask that people don't even bring the junk mail in their house. And there's several ways to do this. If you live out in the suburbs and, you know, right near your mailbox, you could actually just have your recycle bin. Tear off your name and address, bring that inside with you, dispose of that elsewhere, but just make it stop by not bringing it in the house. And you know what you're getting. Like, you get the total catalogs and all this stuff, that all of this is available online. Now, there are, obviously, it's so hard to know when something is important because now a lot of junk mail deems itself important. Hi, Courtney. I'm assuming this is my sister-in-law. Hi, Courtney. I don't recognize the name, but I'm guessing that's you. Tell me if it's you. So really, it is. Woohoo! My sister-in-law's on. Hi, Courtney. So I really want you to look at how can you control all this paper coming into your house. This is also the idea of mail in general. Are you getting magazine subscriptions? I know I have magazine subscriptions I have not even signed up for. I have Architectural Digest. I have Travel and Leisure. I have, oh, my Soul Camp. I got a Soul Camper on board. Whoop, whoop. I can't even think of all of them, and they're sitting in a pile. And I even am guilty of this. I say, oh, I'm going to read this magazine. I don't have time to read magazines. I just don't. And I'm not even wanting to look at them online either, but there is, you know, a way to control this. So really look at what the paper is in your home that comes through the mailbox. Is it a bunch of magazines or even newspapers? Are you reading the newspapers? Are they delivered every day and you feel obligated to bring them in the house, but you're not reading them? These are things you want to end those subscriptions. Just make a call, end them, or do it online, end them. Now, there's also junk mail services that you can request to be removed from that list as well. And I will make sure to put a blog post up next week about how to get rid of your junk mail, because I think it's really important to minimize that stuff. And it won't end it completely. Anytime you sign up in a store and somebody wants your address, and even when you've just moved, your address goes everywhere, and like you're just going to start getting all this mail. So if you can have a receptacle, I already said if you're out in the suburbs, you want to have a bin right near your mailbox or right where you keep your garbage, so you don't even bring it in the house. There's a bin. And remove whatever, information that's personal that you don't want anyone to have. But if you stop that just as a test for a couple of weeks to see how you can eliminate that paper, it's going to really shift how the piles are in your home. Now, you still will have to deal with the piles that you have, but I like for people to just implement now. What can you do starting right now that's going to set you up in a place to get you a little less encumbered by all this stuff? Now, I see there's a bunch of you on there. Press that little button and give me some hearts. I like to get the love. They look pretty. No one's giving me hearts. Thank you. So I'm sorry, I'm getting a notification on my phone. So basically, that is one of my favorite steps, is to just start with the elimination. But I also want you to think about where you're putting the mail when it comes in the house. Generally you come in the house and you drop it somewhere. I want you to create a consciousness about where the mail goes. How many people live in your household? How many of them are getting mail sent directly to them? And there should be cubbies or categories or, important documents and stuff that's deemed junk that you might want to look through. And as you separate this, I gotta say, the majority of my clutter bugs out there who have a paper issue also tend to pay their bills late. And that's something we'll touch on tomorrow. I'm going to talk about how to make your bill paying process easier, not relying on looking for the bill. Oh, wash your dishes. Please wash your dishes. More hearts next time is fine, love. And get yourself in a position to really think about doing things differently, because if you are stuck in a rut of having too much stuff, it really means you need to create a new habit. And new habits come with an awareness. So the awareness for today is really, what are you bringing into your house just as an automatic robot? Start to really pay attention to that and start to create, even if you're just creating piles, it's always like with like, folks. There's no big secret, like with like. So you want your bills in one pile, correspondence in another pile, junk in another pile, okay? And just so you know your system, the system is about how you're going to be able to remember, okay? So today is Thursday. Thursday is date day for me and my husband, so I have to run. We're gonna go catch a movie. Coen Brothers, I think we're gonna go see. Hopefully it's good. And I will be back tomorrow, like I said, talking about online bill paying and other ways to start thinking about going paperless. So please join me if you can. If not, hopefully you're watching the replay. And thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Smith Banfield. My company is ClearSpace. And keep on loving the home you're in. Thank you, Courtney. I know you love the paper topic, right? It's a big one. Take care, folks. Bye.